Hi guys, today's going to be an exciting video, kind of breaking down the 3 key elements. I think I've really summarized it in a really succinct way that you need to remember these key points. And I promise you, it's not anything complicated. It's not some really boring rules that you have to follow. I think it's really going to open your mind, blow your mind if you haven't heard of these before. If you're new to manifesting, maybe you won't even have realized yet just how simple it is. So today's video, it's going to be kind of eye-opening, kind of motivational, and reminding you of the only 3 things that you really need to hold on to in manifestation. So it's 3 key elements that I had an aha moment recently myself, where I thought these 3 things really summarize the only main points you actually need to remember, like day to day and when manifesting. So if you want to hear what they are, then do keep watching. I promise this video will be worth your time. And if you're new here, hello, I'm Alexa. I'm a manifestation coach and content creator. Welcome. Please do subscribe if you get through this video and you find that you really enjoy it. And on screen as well, I will pop a few things of how you can work with me, things you can purchase to get extra content. By the time you're watching this, my latest March Q&A will most probably be up already for members on this channel, and it's super easy to join. So take a look at everything that's on screen if you want to work with me. Without further ado, we're getting right into this video. Basically, these key elements are very, very simple. I'm summarizing into 3 areas. As you start and you pick your affirmations, you start the process, you figure out, maybe from my videos or just coaching or whatever content in general, you realize, okay, this is how manifestation works. This is what law of assumption is. This is how I get the result that I want. And then you're starting to apply it. So now I'm going to explain to you the 3 key elements, which are super, super simple. And it all stems from your mindset and your thoughts. Those are the only things that you really need to be in control of and aware of. I'm not talking about circumstances today. None of that matters. All that matters is your own mind. Internally, what you're going through, what you're experiencing internally. What are you thinking? What is your mindset? Are you in a positive, confident, productive mindset, or are you feeling despondent or anxious or depressed? Any of these kind of things you need to be aware of and start working to shift it around, because it is all within your control to change. You can make positive change and movement and positive habits in your life. So all 3 elements and methods that I'm going to talk to you guys about today are within your control. Remember that. That's the first thing. It's not something external. It's not something you have to force or wait for someone else to give you. It's what you give yourself. First point is repetition. I have a few videos speaking mainly just about this, but this is one of the first key element, really. If you don't apply repetition, the others, they still work, and as long as your mindset is positive, you don't need repetition. But for the results that you want, and I'm going to explain in a moment, repetition is key, because without that, it's less likely and it's going to be more difficult to get really, really quick, efficient results, and to get those consistent and long-term results, which is what everyone wants. You don't want to look and feel amazing for 24 hours. You don't want a Cinderella moment. You want to experience what you manifest permanently. You want the happiness, the career, the relationship, the family, the money, the experiences, the appearance, like all of these elements we all want. And we all want those things permanently. We don't want to experience it for 24 hours or 1 day and then it goes away. So repetition is how you ensure and maintain those consistent long-term results, because it then forms into a belief. Your subconscious mind is fully conformed. Your 3D reality has to completely reflect it. And any of that negative old thoughts just fades away. Also, the fact that you cannot expect your mind to just change in 1 day. It's not something that suddenly happens and, you start applying it and then it all clicks into place perfectly. It takes time for the actual physical reality to shift completely. So with that repetition, you're ensuring that you're getting consistent movement. You're not delaying the process. You're not reverting back to hot and cold and the old story. So that's what's going to help you overcome any impatience that you're feeling. Applying the repetition and understanding that your mind isn't just going to completely shift overnight. It takes time to build all of that up. And your thought patterns in general, they come from the subconscious mind. So the subconscious pretty much controls everything. And that's why the repetition is so important. It's all this connected cycle, one leads to the other. And thought patterns you have probably from the starting point are negative about your manifestation, which is why you're consciously manifesting in the first place. But the thought patterns come from the subconscious, which is impacted by repetition. The second key element to remember and remind yourself of is that your thoughts create your reality. So you want to be aware of the thoughts you're having about your manifestation, about that desire. Hopefully you're spending some time and putting conscious effort every day into manifesting your desire. But the main thing to remember is that your thoughts are shifting your reality and shaping your reality. So whether they're positive or negative, you have to be aware of it and say, okay, oh, I realize there's this pattern here. Every time I talk to my friend on the phone, my bestie, we're complaining. We're complaining about guys, we're complaining about girls. Or maybe you're engaging with really negative content online and watching sad films, listening to sad music, and then your thoughts are being impacted and you're just spending all day ruminating and thinking negative thoughts. You want to be aware of whatever it is in your mind repetitively throughout the day and day to day generally. What is the quality of your thoughts? The third and final point that I'm going to explain now to you guys is the fact that no one else in your reality has free will. So this is somewhat of a controversial concept, but it doesn't come down to anything dark or twisted. It really is a very simple concept that you can test out for yourself if you don't believe it. And, you know, start thinking something about the way someone acts around you or something they say to you, and watch how they actually start reflecting that. People conform to your assumptions about them and about life. If you assume something positive or negative about your life, your experiences, the way people react to you day to day, how easy your life is, everyone has to conform to reflect that. Likewise with people, specific people, dating, just people you meet in your life. Whatever your assumptions are, people reflect that back to you. And that's why it's so important to remember, because you cannot repeat those negative thought patterns and expect others to change. So that is actually how your SP can be manifested, because of the concept. Everyone and everything is, I don't want to say under your control because that's not the case, but you know, reflecting back to you your assumptions. They're under the control of your thoughts. So whatever, if you have a positive assumption, you'll get positive treatment. If you have a negative assumption, you'll get negative treatment. So your SP can be manifested by you shifting your focus mainly onto positive thoughts about them. Remember that you are the creator of your reality. You're the one in control. You're at the center of your reality, because in your individual experience throughout life, you control everything, you shape everything with your thoughts. Other people have to shift if that's what's required for your manifestation, whether it's an SP or just your own personal life experience. Whoever is involved has to shift and conform to bring about that result. So those are the three elements you need to remember, and that you can remind yourself of if you ever feel confused or overwhelmed. Just go back to basics and say, I need to focus on the repetition. That's what's creating long-term results for me. I'm in control of my reality. No one else has free will, and my thoughts shape my reality. So I hope this was a useful video for you guys. If you enjoyed it and like this kind of topic, please do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for my channel. It's all free to you and it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.